Welcome back to Studio 5. If you love scrapbooking and you love your children, why not combine the two for a perfect Mother's Day project? Spencer Willis is a demonstrator with Stampin' Up and is here to walk us through the fun. Thanks for being here.
Absolutely, Brooke. Thanks for having me.
Unique, we're putting you to work this Mother's Day week, right?
Absolutely. I think it's a great thing. I wish Darren was here, but I think we'll be able to make do without him.
I was jealous having the two guys get together to do scrapbooking because you're both great scrapbookers, but I'll take the reins today, and you're going to show us this fun project to work on, right?
Yes. What a better gift to give Mother than flowers. And this, instead of fresh flowers that might wilt, why not present to her this beautiful embellished frame? We love to give photos of our children, of grandchildren during this special holiday. Why not give something that she can hang on the wall, put at her home or her office? So I'm going to have you do this along with me today.
Great, I love it, I love it. And a great way to coordinate your room decor with the colors, the paper, or whatnot that you choose to use.
Absolutely. With the products that we're using, there's no limit to your imagination, to your creativity. All you have to do is just pick the right colors and you can match it with your home decor.
Great design. Let's get busy.
Okay, we are going to start today with, of course, the photo. As I mentioned, why not start with a beautiful picture of a loving grandchild or daughter?
We wish we could claim this, but she's one of your workers' daughters, right?
That's true. She is not mine, although I would love to claim her.
Darling.
But we're going to start with that, and you'll notice that on the actual finished project, there were some stamped embellishments on there. So I'm going to put you to work today, Brooke, and you're going to help me create this. What we're going to do is first start with this Find Joy in the Little Things stamp.
Fun quote.
And I have some chocolate chip ink for you that I'd like you to ink up, and then there's a piece of rectangular chocolate chip cardstock that I'd like you to stamp that on.
Okay. Pressure on. Don't want to ruin this fun project, you know. There we go.
Excellent. Then take those paper snips right next to you, and we're going to dissect this or make them into little strips, little word strips. So use your paper snips just on the side, and I want you to just create some very simple rectangular strips.
So I'm cutting these out like by sentence or word or phrase.
That's right.
Okay.
We're playing a little bit of some
categories today. That's a fun way to break it up. Yeah, it's a great way.
You can mix and match. That's the great thing about these stamps is once you stamp them, you can cut them apart and you can create your own sentences, you can create your own phrases. So we could say just little things on here or find joy. But for this picture, we've decided to use the entire phrase, find joy in the little things.
This is where I throw away my perfectionistic attitude because my lines aren't exactly perfect, but you know what? We'll make it work, right?
Well, and that's one of the things that helps people know that it is handmade.
Right.
And that a machine hasn't made it or you haven't bought it at a store. Some of the greatest gifts that I've given my family are handmade. And they're the things that they really can't bear to throw away.
Sent from the heart, right?
That's right.
Okay, I've got my words cut out.
Now let's go ahead and let's take these and arrange them down here at the bottom.
Okay. Where's my joy? I lost my joy. Here we go.
That's right. What's life without joy?
Find joy in the little things. Okay.
Excellent. Now I'm going to slide this over.
You've helped me out a little bit.
That's right. I've helped you out, and we've added the word happy. And you'll notice that those are alternating colors. That's a really additional fun thing that you can do. Here's the original stamp. It says happy. You could use a marker and marker each of those on different colors, or what you could do is stamp them on different colors of cardstock, cut them out, and create your own color scheme or color palette.
Break them up, and little pop dots underneath there, right?
That's right.
Love it. And fun embellishments here on the side. Very fun. What's our next step?
All right, our next step is onto the flowers. And what we're going to do is take these strips, and I'd like you to rough that up just by taking it in your fingers and breaking down those fibers.
Okay.
That will help bring a little bit more texture to it and make it appear more lifelike.
Oh, very cool. My stems are roughed.
Okay. Now, I want you to freehand a little petal, or excuse me, a little leaf. And I'll just set this aside right here so you can see what...
You're giving me a cheat sheet, right?
That's right, a little cheat. These can be as big or as small as you want. And doodling is really hot right now in scrapbooking and also paper crafting. So people, they could write every person's name on one of the petals or one of the leaves. Idea. Just to personalize it if you're giving it to a grandmother.
How'd I do?
That's perfect.
Okay.
Let's add a little bit more interest to it and grab that marker, that Stampin' Right marker.
Okay.
And I'm going to have you place some little strips of color on there.
Again, just creating some dimension there, right?
That's right.
Okay.
And you can crumple that up as well.
Working that. Breaking down those paper fibers.
Excellent. And you're doing all the work for me. I think I've got my Mother's Day present all ready to go. I appreciate your help. Okay, let's move on now to the actual flowers.
Okay.
So we've got all the work done with the texturing on the stems and the leaves.
Right.
It's now time to pop it with some color.
Great.
And this is really where the fun comes in, because we're going to be stamping with our Big Blossoms stamp set. And just looking at the size of these, there are so many possibilities that you can
that's a great
do with this.
stamp.
This very same stamp set that we're using for some framed art, you can also use for your Mother's Day card, or you could use it for some springtime presents. There really are unlimited possibilities.
And short on time, you've kind of done a little bit of the work here for us. Check out these cute flowers. Tell us how you worked the wire rim around there.
What we did, you bet, is we took just a regular wire tag, took out that white, attached it onto some more mustard cardstock, and then added it to the flower.
Cute little button-based paper there in the middle. Love that. You repeated the process here with the pink flower and the yellow flower. And check out those 3D flowers. Aren't those great? Stuck them on our worked out stems, and there you have it. Thank you so much, Spencer.
Absolutely.
Spencer, of course, was Stampin' Up. If you want more information about their products or to contact a demonstrator near you, there's the phone number and the website.